the CRC recognizes individual police officers and teams from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department who have gone above and beyond to improve police-community relations. These officers are judged on their involvement in helping the community understand the police function and citizens' role in making Charlotte a safer place to live. The Police Community Relations Award Program would not be possible without the generous financial support of our sponsors. The CRC extends its deepest thanks and gratitude to the following event sponsors: Bojangles Restaurant, Burnett and Noble Fund, CPI Security Systems Incorporated, Carolina's Restaurant Group Incorporated, Wendy's, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Crime Stoppers. I think we'll hold our applause and just do a great big round at the end.
Sounds good to me.
I think I stopped with Charlotte-Mecklenburg Crime Stoppers. I don't want to miss anybody. Charlotte Pipe and Foundry Company, Delhayes America Food Lion, Extravaganza Events and Props, Fast Signs, Independence Boulevard, Genesis Project One Incorporated, Hearst Corporation, Carrot Patch Jewelry, Motorola Incorporated, Sonatrol Security Systems Incorporated, and our beautiful ice sculpture by Artisan Ice Sculptures. Please give these sponsors a round of applause. Again, thank you all for being here and helping us recognize the extraordinary work of these men and women who protect and serve our communities. We do have some special guests I would like to introduce. I am pleased to introduce Councilwoman at Large Beth Pickering of the City of Charlotte and George Dunlap of the Mecklenburg County Board of County Commissioners. They're here tonight to bring greetings on behalf of the City of Charlotte and Mecklenburg County. Please give them a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Beth Pickering. I'm with City Council here in Charlotte. And on behalf of the Mayor of Charlotte, soon to be the Secretary of Transportation of the United States of America, on behalf of Mayor Pro Tem Cannon, on behalf of the rest of City Council, and I see Councilman Howard. Where's Councilman Howard? Where'd he go? I saw him. There he is. Councilman Howard, and the entire City of Charlotte, I want to say greetings from the City of Charlotte. It's a pleasure to be here. Last year we were at the Palmer Building, weren't we? We're growing, and that's a wonderful thing to see. This is what I call a feel-good event. One of the best things about being a City Council member is that you get to go all over the city and see the fabulous things that are happening, and there are so many of them, and it's just a pleasure to see. So that's one of these events for me. I'm going to be brief. I just want to say this is what it's all about. Our police officers and our neighbors working together for safe neighborhoods. And this to me is what it's all about. Quality of life in neighborhoods. And when we have our police officers and our neighborhood leaders working together, we build trust and we build close-knit neighborhoods. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. I thank the neighborhood leaders and I thank the police officers so much. What would we do without both? And I see some very important neighborhood leaders here tonight. These are the folks that lead this city. And without the police officers to work with them, where would we be? So thank you, both sides. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Good evening. This is a very special moment for me, primarily because some years ago, in fact, before I walked out of the door tonight, I had to go look at my trophy. Because in 2001, I was one of the proud recipients of the award that many of you will receive tonight. So I know how special and how important it is to receive that award. I want to take a moment to say that on behalf of the commissioners of Mecklenburg County and the residents of Mecklenburg County, how happy we are to celebrate this special occasion. On behalf of the more than 900,000 citizens of Mecklenburg County who depend on most of you each and every day for their safety, I want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you and welcome to District 3. This is one of the finest facilities that you'll find in our district, and I'm just so happy and delighted that you chose this as your place to have this particular event. For those of you who know that I talk a lot, I decided that I would write some notes, and I am going to stick to my notes so that I'm not here for an extended period of time. First of all, I want to congratulate the citizens of our community for your nominations and for your support of the police officers who you see before you tonight. I want to congratulate each and every one of the recipients tonight for their commitment to the community service and for going the extra mile. Each one of you has demonstrated that you have embodied the vision that the Charlotte Police Department has embodied under our current Chief Monroe. Because of his leadership, you realize that maximizing relationships within the community, we enhance the ability to fight and prevent crime. You realize that by engaging citizens in the process of promoting safety and developing a foundation of trust so that the citizens feel comfortable reporting crime and incidences that happen in their community to each and every one of you. That helps them feel safe, and it helps stabilize our community. So for each one of you being recognized tonight, I thank you for helping the public to...
Before I begin, Chief Monroe, where's the chief? I just want to let you know that you and your officers are doing a great job. From DNC... CIAA to everyday law enforcement. And I don't just say that because I sit on the Citizens Review Board or because I'm on the CRC Police Subcommittee, but I actually have first-hand experience every time a CMPD officer pulls me over for expired tags. I just want you to know that they're very courteous when they hand me the citation and set the court date and explain the procedure. So with that said, I'd like to begin with the history of tonight's event. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Community Relations Program was established by the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Community Relations Committee in 1979. The program expresses the community's appreciation for police officers who have made outstanding contributions to the improvement of police community relations. In addition, the program encourages officers in their daily performance to further the understanding of the joint role of citizens and police in promoting public safety, fighting crime, and rewards officers who have advanced creative solutions to neighborhood problems.
Was an emotional day for all of us, I would say. Words that we used at the end of every single interview, words like wow, blown away, speechless, so proud to live in a community with officers who give of themselves. They don't just go out into the community, they step into the community. And for that, it makes it very exciting, and I feel privileged to be here tonight to read these names. These are all of our semifinalists, extremely competent and special individuals. Officers, these are our 20 semifinalists. When your name is called, if you will please come forward and remain standing with Donna as you get your award. Officer Charles Artis from the North Division. Major Bruce Bellamy from the Metro Division. Officer Paul Blackwood from the Metro Division. Officer Paul Emsinger, also from the Metro Division. Lieutenant Norman Garnes Jr., also from the Metro Division. Lieutenant Thomas Gwaltney from the Westover Division. Officer Eric Heron from the Westover Division. Officer David Hudson from the Metro Division. Officer Jeffrey Johnson from the Steel Creek Division. Officer Tangelia Johnson, also known as TJ, from the North Tryon Division. Officer Dana Lewis from the North Division. Officer Richard Lipscomb from Hickory Grove Division. We'll get caught up. They had a long way to walk. Officer Gregory Mateague from the Metro Division. Officer Daryl Meadows from the North Division. Officer Kenesha Mobley from the Metro Division. Officer Kelly Murphy from the Metro Division. Officer Jared Porter from the Metro Division. Officer Katie Schwartz from the Westover Division. Officer Shane Strayer from the Eastway Division. And last but definitely not least, Officer Michael Travis from the North Division. Let's give all of our 20 officers a round of applause. Before we announce our finalists, our winners from that 20 list, this year the police subcommittee decided to recognize a group of individuals for the first time. These are our campus police officers on our local colleges and universities that service our young adults, that keep them safe for us. So we would like to recognize them. If they would please stand. We have Johnson & Wales University, Central Piedmont Community College, UNCC, All right, we are now ready to announce our 2003 Police Community Award winners. 2013. Did I say 12? Oh, it is 2013. Thank you, Donna. It's been a long year. We call them winners, but I will say that all 20 people that just came up here are definitely winners. This was a very difficult... This was an extremely difficult decision. Everyone in this room would have found it very hard to be on that panel. But it is with great pleasure that we announce these officers. We will ask you to come forward, remain standing after you receive your award. As Ken mentioned earlier, you will receive a Visa gift card. We're also going to have these awards handed to you by our sponsors. So I'll call the sponsors forward first before I'm going to read a little bit about each officer and let you hear some of the things that we heard sitting in that room a couple of months ago. Our first sponsor is Del Hayes America Food Lion. If Jose Perez would come forward for that presentation. I'm going to first announce our individual winners. We did have some team winners. Our first individual winner is with 18 years of law enforcement experience, 10 of which have been as a school resource officer. Charles Artist has seen firsthand the countless challenges facing adolescents today. But in his assignment at Ransom Middle School, he works to provide both a safe learning environment and a positive influence in the lives of students. When the mother of a new student reached out to him for assistance in her daughter's transition to the school, she was touched by his responsiveness and his genuine reassurances. He is known for regularly going above and beyond his job requirements. He cares deeply about the school he serves and community as a whole. And we asked him for a quote, his sort of philosophy about his job. And Officer Artist says, "I try to provide a safe learning environment and I try to be a positive influence in the lives of young people so that the students see policing as more than arrest and speeding tickets." Congratulations, Officer Artist. If I could have Holt Watts come forward from Motorola Incorporated. Is Holt here? Yeah, he's here. Let me tell you a little bit about Major Bruce Bellamy. Major Bruce Bellamy credits one of his early mentors at CMPD with teaching him that good policing is the result of always considering the impact of three factions. This is important: community, organization, and employees. His commitment to this wise advice has resulted in a selfless mindset throughout his career, as well as recognition within the community he serves. His keen and sincere commitment to the safety of the Metro Division is making a very big difference. Both businesses and neighbors are very grateful for it. Major Bellamy is a prime example of excellent police-community relations. And when we asked him for a quote, this is what he said: "Serving the community is one of our guiding principles. Everything we do as police officers is about community service. From responding to a life-threatening call to assisting a disabled motorist." Thank you, Major Bellamy. And now I'd invite Tricia Norkett from Burnett and Noble Fund forward to present our next award. Neighbors of Madison Park consider themselves lucky to have Lieutenant Thomas Gwaltney on their side. In addition to assisting with the Madison Park Community Garden, National Night Out, and regular Homeowners Association meetings, Lieutenant Gwaltney also truly listens to his community when they voice their concerns. After experiencing repeated issues throughout the years with speeding and running of stop signs, Lieutenant Gwaltney made sure there was a visible increase in patrols, and before they knew it, the neighbors say these traffic issues had been reduced. This kind of exemplary public service is truly worthy of a Police Community Relations Award. And his quote is, "I believe that a better informed community will become more involved in the police process and work collaboratively in creative ways to solve our community's problems." Congratulations. Now I'd like to invite Gina Yates. She represents Hilton Charlotte University. The ability to collaborate and tap into partnerships is a common theme among the nominations written for Officer David Hudson. That was nominations. His friendly face is a familiar sight to McCrory Heights residents. They say he works hard to ensure neighbors are always positively engaged and aware of best practices. He is described as an important facilitator of personal safety and is said to maintain respectful decorum in all interactions. To a good community police officer, there are few greater compliments than that of being called, this is so true, a significant partner in the safety of Charlotte. His quote is, "Being a community officer, it is a calling, not a job." There is an end to that quote. This appointment allows him to enjoy the successes that all of his neighbors have had. Congratulations, Officer Hudson. Kim Lako from Bojangles Restaurant will give out our next award. Referred to by a nickname of Officer JJ by the Montclair South Homeowners Association, Officer Jeffrey Johnson has achieved a warm comfort level and sincere approachability with his community. Neighbors say he is an exceptional representative of CMPD, as he has loyally provided prompt responses to issues ranging from conflicts with neighboring communities to routine traffic concerns, from oversized vehicles to standard crime surveillance. This kind of respect for the community has earned him a reputation as a remarkable community police officer. And his quote is, "Engaging with police officers can be daunting, but I make it easy for my community, educating them," and get this, shares his cell phone number for additional help. Thank you, Officer Johnson. And now I'd invite John Sockneys from CPI Security Systems to deliver our next award.